So in yesterday's episode, we had a transfer special that has left a lot to be desired, shall we say. I don't have much confidence in this squad of players, but we're about to play our first two games of the season. Welcome to the video, folks, and to bring you up to speed on transfers, first of all, because a couple of things have happened, even though we've not moved forward a day yet. Hugo Gallegos, as you know, is on his way out. Utrecht are interested in, they put in an offer, 12.5 million rising to 16 million. They're favourites. They're the only team in for him, so of course they're favourites. But yeah, he looks like he's going to be going. As a result, we had to dip into the transfer market for a couple of players. We needed a backup goalkeeper because the squad were unhappy with what we had, and we needed to replace our left back Gallegos. We've got our backup goalkeeper, Jose Eulogio. Yep. He's 32 years old. He's coming for £1.5 million from Chavez. And yeah, he's actually a pretty decent goalkeeper, actually. He's not really that far off our number one goalkeeper. He is in as backup. He's quite happy to be backup. He's Mexican, so he ticks a box in that regard as well. And as you can see here, Fabinho is our number one. Eulogio is our number two. And I'm quite happy with him. Very good bit of business for such a small amount of money. And then Vincent Rodriguez, 2.1 million from AS Roma. He has come in as a left back. He's 26 years old. He's Uruguayan. He's coming as a regular starter. He will be a number one. When Gallegos leaves, Brian Felix is our centre back, which means Rodriguez is our number one left back. And he's got Raul Raul as his support option, basically, even though Raul is actually one of my central defenders as well. But yeah, can play the left back. He's an attacking left back. He can get a cross in. He's got a little bit of pace and acceleration about him. He should be pretty reasonable for us this season, I'm hoping. Right, what I think we'll have a quick look. Dynamics, team cohesion's good, club atmosphere is very good, managerial support is average, it is actually going up. Finances, we've got 10 million in the bank. We've got 1.4 million left in our transfer budget. When Gallegos goes, that will go up to like around 10 million. We only get 80% of the transfer revenue. At some point this season, I will ask if we can retain 100%. And we've got £44,000 left in the wage budget. So it's all looking really rather well. For those of you that weren't here yesterday, in terms of the other players we did bring in, Renan came in pre-arranged. We didn't buy him. He's a 31-year-old centre-back. He'll be a squad player for us, which is exactly what he's come in to do. He came in for 1.3, rising to 1.6 million. We brought Fabinho from CEC, Brazilian goalkeeper, 3.5-star current and potential ability. For this level, looks very decent. As you can see, he is our number one. And yeah, he came in for 3.8 million. Brian Felix came in. He's like a big money signing. Brian Felix from Santos Laguna for 8 million. And he looks very good. He's 6 foot, so he's got a little bit of height about him. I would like it a little bit taller than that. But at this level, again, that's pretty decent. Yamar Medina has come in from Juventus on a free transfer. He's an old man that's currently away on international duty. And the other two you already know about. So let's move over to the Matchday Centre and let's get into the first of today's games, which is going to be against Mazatlan in the First Division opening stage. We've then got Pachuca in the First Division opening stage as well. So let's go over to the first game of the episode. Right, here we are at the Matchday Centre, and this is the team we're going to be going into battle with for our first game. We should, on paper at least, be winning this game. But we have got a bit of an issue because our right back, we have problems in that position. We've currently got Enrique Contreras playing there, who is actually able to play as an anchor in midfield to a very good standard. But he's having to play out on the right at the moment. He can also play centre-back as well, but at 5'10", probably not going to happen very often anyway. But the reason we're in that position is because we've got Oscar Flores, who's our first choice right back, 3-star current ability with potentially 4-star potential ability. Last man out, so he can put a cross in. He's got a bit of pace and acceleration about him as well. Gallegos is gone, so he is our first choice. And Gallegos would normally play on the left anyway. But yeah, he's out injured at the moment and he's out for another 2 months. So as his replacement, I brought in Armando Ortega from our under-23s or under-18s, wherever he's from. 2-star current ability with 5-star potential. He needs to work on getting his crossing sorted out, but again, he's got a little bit of pace, a little bit of acceleration. He can stand up, he's got balance, but he's also good with marking, tackling, and a few other things as well. And he would be our backup right back normally. So, yeah, I've brought him in to be right back, but he's actually away on international duty until the 7th of July. As is Gerson Lopez, one of our midfielders. As is Yaimar Medina, the old man left inside forward. He's actually away till the 14th of July. And Jonathan Mendoza, another central midfielder, till the 7th of July as well. So basically, we've had a midfield has been wiped out by international duty just for today's game, thankfully. So we have brought in Luis Alvarado, who is 23 years old. He's coming from our under-23s team. He can play as the advanced playmaker and Mazatlan. And Eric Buron, who is, 24 years old. He can also play in the advanced playmaker and Mazatlan role as well. And Martin Lopez is currently in as our anchor in midfield. And he can play the advanced playmaker Mazatlan, but he's here to play the Mazatlan. He can do like 1.5 star as an anchor. So he's not particularly good as an anchor. In actual fact, we might even have to move Contreras into there and work out what we're going to do. And that's why we've got Gallegos on the bench, because then Gallegos could effectively go in here and Contreras move in there. But yeah, we're in a bit of a pickle. I don't have a clue what to expect with this squad. Once everyone's fit, I'm a lot more confident. Terry Devlin, by the way, is under offer from a couple of Saudi Arabian clubs and Monterrey. He has no interest in re-signing a new contract with me, and he leaves in December. So in an ideal world, he wouldn't be playing in there. Contreras would be, and he would just be left out of the team. Right, here's the team for the game against Mazatlan. Fabinho in goal, Rodriguez left back, Contreras right back, Felix and Raul in the centre of defence, Devlin, Claverie and Ocampo in the midfield. Delator, Albuquerque and Layet are our three strikers. In pre-season, Albuquerque, Delator and Layet have looked very, very good actually. We have played a load of rubbish in pre-season though, so that could be a reason why. But, oh my word. How do we need to auto-number all these people? Right, there you go. They've all been auto-numbered. I don't usually like using 13, so we'll take that out and change that to 39. Submit the squad numbers. Here we go. Our first league game in Mexico with Club America. I'm really quite nervous because I don't know how this league system works itself out. I know nothing about Mexican football. And our squad doesn't quite look good enough, I have to say. But here we are. The first half is underway. We've had a shot. It's not been on target, but we've had a shot. We are playing at home in our own ground. And what we've got, nearly 48,000 people in attendance. We have a highlights with us on the left-hand side. Delator has the ball. We play it around. The cross goes into the box towards Albuquerque. He's hit the crossbar. I think it was offside anyway. But Albuquerque coming close there, and a good cross from Delator as well. If that's what his crossing can do, I am looking forward to that. Right, next highlights. We intercept the ball with Devlin. Here's Delator to Claverie. I've got to get used to these names as well. Rodriguez, our new attacking left back. Goes back to Felix, then gets it back from him. He's going to go back to him again. Felix now tries to bring the ball over to the right-hand side, but here's Claverie in the centre. Goes out to Rodriguez. Will he get a cross in? He does. Oh, and Lair almost with the finish. I'm liking the look of Rodriguez. I don't mind saying that. He does look pretty handy actually over on that left-hand side. Right, here we go again. Another highlight. We have the ball again. Contreras goes back to Raul, to Contreras to Ocampo. De Albuquerque cuts inside. He's still going and probably should have done better than that, to be honest. That was a pretty lame shot at the end of it. We've shown some good moments in this first half. We haven't troubled the score sheet yet. Right, Delator puts the corner in. You know we like our corners. Albuquerque puts it back in again. Ocampo to Delator. It's a goal from Layet. It's his first goal. Oh, the referee. Is he going to disallow it, or have we got ourselves a 1-0 lead? It's given. 1-0, Layet with the goal. Hang on, sorry, I just need to have a look at this. Why have we got Brazilian latest scores over here? Right, let's change this. We don't want Brazilian latest scores. We want the one we're currently in. We've got the correct league table. Yeah, okay, right. And we're approaching half time. We've got a 1-0 lead against Mazatlan. Like I say, on paper, they are supposed to be well down in the bottom half of the table this season. So a good first half. Been impressed. Been impressed so far. Let's see if we can finish the job off in this second half. We don't want to get to the position where we're struggling against teams that are not supposed to be very good. I am really interested as well to see how this league works itself out, because I've tried looking at it and I'm just too thick to understand it, to be quite honest. Right, we're going to look at making some changes. So Albuquerque can come off. It's saying to bring on Roas. Let's have a look at him. Oh yeah, he looks decent. Does like to play on that right hand side. This is telling me about rules that we have to abide by as well. It's all ticks at the moment, so we are abiding by those rules. Solbas can be a striker, or he can play left or right. Right, who else do we want to have a look at? So Terry Devlin is fine. Clavery. I mean, we haven't really got the midfielders to make changes for midfielders. So I think we can make 5 changes. I think we're just going to leave it at that for the time being. 65 minutes gone. Right, it's a corner for them. It's an outswinger. It's been pinging about, but we've managed to clear the ball, and Delator can bring it away now. Can he launch a counter-attack? Roas looked like he was offside. It's not been given as offside, to be fair. It has gone out for a corner. It's a good save from the keeper. Delator now from the right-hand side with an in-swinger for us. Puts the ball in. Roas with a wild shot. I mean, he's not long been on the field, young Roas, but he clearly does like to take a shot at goal. Here's Devlin to Clavery. Rodriguez now gives it back to Devlin, to Felix, to Rodriguez, finds Clavery. Delator, oh, he tried to find a sneaky little pass to his striker there. Didn't quite come off. They try to clear their lines, but we win the ball back again, but then we just give it away, which is poor. Can we win the ball back again and get this second goal? I'd really want this second goal. That looked offside to me. That looked offside. It's gone out for a corner, so it's not been given as offside. It's a corner to them, an outswinger from the right-hand side. Gonzalez is the man to take it, and the header goes over the bar, and it's not too much of a trouble. Right, I think we're going to replace Layette up top with Solbas. And then Rail, maybe not bringing Rail off. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to bring Rodriguez off because he's looking a bit tired. We're going to bring Gallegos on, even though he is about to leave us. Just gives us a bit of fresh legs in defence. Hopefully Gallegos don't go to impress me too. I don't want him to let me down, but I don't want him to look absolutely amazing and I'm then crying because I'm having to lose him. Right, Roas with a free kick on the edge of the box. This is a great looking position. Oh, what a goal from a direct free kick. He has buried it. Oh, that's... Hang on, what's happened here? Oh, it's an own goal. I thought for a minute that was gone down as a goal for Mazatlan. The free kick obviously took a deflection. It's gone down as an own goal. We are 2-0 up. I can stop panicking now. Here's Gallegos. Delator now goes down in the penalty box. Waves play on, says the referee. He's not being tricked by diving. Right, here come Mazatlan again. They're looking to get a goal back, but we get the ball. Ball's forward from Devlin to Gallegos to Solbas. It's a goal. The referee's going to have it reviewed, or VAR are going to review it. Is it 3-0? No, it's not. It's been disallowed. Otherwise, Gallegos would have got an assist as well. Right, let's bring on our last couple of substitutions. So, Baron can come on for Clavery. And we'll give Renan his debut as well. He can come on for Raul. There you go. We've made our 5 substitutions. It's been a solid start. It's not been anything overly exciting, but it has been solid. A 2-0 win on the opening day. We can take that into the game against Pachuca as a bit of a confidence booster for us. We will have some players back for that game as well. Well done, lads. Very impressed with you. And yeah, let's move on now. Pachuca didn't play here, but let's move on to the next game against Pachuca. And by then, Gallegos as well should have completed his move. Here we are then for the game against Pachuca in the Mexican First Division opening stage. We have got players back from international duty. Gerson Lopez, Jonathan Mendoza and Martin Lopez all on the bench. And Armando Ortega, who we would be playing at right back, is also back as well. But as you can see from his fitness levels, he is not anywhere near being ready. So this is a team we line up. It's basically an unchanged starting 11. Fabinho in goal, Rodriguez left back, Contreras right back, Felix and Raul in central defence, Devlin, Clavery and Ocampo in the centre of midfield, Delator, Albuquerque and Layet up top. We have still got Gallegos here as well. He's not left at the moment. We have had the other young lad go out on loan, but he's still here. Terry Devlin, by the way, has turned down the contract offers from Monterrey and the two Saudi clubs. So at the moment, he's still going to be here until December, as he would have been anyway. But he's still not interested in signing a new contract with us. So he is likely to be leaving in December. Right, let's get into the game. Let's get into the matchday centre. We know what the team's going to be. Let's get the game started. We are away from home, so no idea what our away form is like. Pachuca did lose their first game of the season against Santa Laguna, so not sure if that's any indication as to what they're like. But the game starts with a highlight, starting with Pachuca from kickoff. We intercept the ball with Rodriguez. Ocampo to Layet, to Delator. We're coming forward. He's in the box. Oh, and Clavery almost gave us a very early 1-0 lead. They are playing a rather disgusting looking 4-4-2 formation. We are playing, obviously, with my preferred 4-3-3 vertical tiki-taka. The ball goes in from the corner, and that kind of thing never ends up going in when you get the second header type thing. But the highlight's still going. They go for a very long kick upfield. Raul picks up the loose ball. He doesn't go back to the goalkeeper. It goes to Rodriguez, who gives it to Devlin, Ocampo, Albuquerque on the right-hand side. Can he get the ball into the box? He pulls it back for Ocampo, and Ocampo just gives it away. That is so poor. Not what I like to see, Mr. Ocampo. And now they've got an opportunity here, and they've put it wide. They should have done better as well. Oh, both teams could rue the mistakes and the wasted opportunities. We get the next highlight. Again, a long goal kick from them. We win the second ball, but then just give it away again. Oh, this constant giving away of the ball. And they've scored. They're 1-0 up. And that has come directly from us giving the ball away in midfield. We have been punished, and rightfully so as well. But a highlight, is this going to be one of them games where we're just going to get like 80 minutes of highlights? Here's Delator on the left-hand side. Can he get an instant equaliser from someone? Devlin out to Contreras on the right-hand side to Ocampo. Albuquerque. He's still going. I mean, does someone want to take a shot? Rodriguez. Go on, my son. No? It's a goal from Albuquerque. Rodriguez with the assist. Albuquerque with the goal. The lead didn't last long. As the text commentary says, we're 1-1. We're back in the game. We now have a corner. Delator with an outswinger. Oh, I think that's hit the woodwork. It has gone down as hitting the woodwork. That was a very close opportunity there to go 2-1 up after only just about getting ourselves back in the game after falling behind. The lead only lasted 2 minutes. So here we go. Another corner. Delator takes it. Why are we doing outswingers? Surely we've got somebody that can do an in-swinger from the left-hand side. Rodriguez goes back to Fabinho. Gets it back from him. Then to Raul. Rodriguez. Devlin. Felix. This is starting to feel like my tactic. Oh, what is he doing? The mistakes are also starting to feel part of my... That's a one downside to doing this vertical tiki-taka is you do give the ball away. I mean, that weren't just giving the ball away. That was just absolute error from Fabinho. He shouldn't be passing to the opposition player from that sort of distance with no pressure or anything like that. But even with like Dortmund, who are obviously a phenomenal team, we would constantly give the ball away as well during the highlights. And it was quite often a sense of frustration for me that we would give the ball away. So obviously, I'm only seeing it in the highlights. I'm not seeing it in the, like now when we're playing and not giving the ball away. And that's one of the issues with key highlights, is when you do see errors like that, it really does highlight it even more. Right, we're going to make a substitution because we've not had a highlight, and Laet can come off for, I'm going to bring Gomez on, Ivan Gomez. He's a young 18-year-old, 2.5 star with 5-star potential striker. Let's see what he can do for us. Clavery has not been playing well. He is the Mazatlan. So I think in this position we bring on Jonathan Mendoza, and let's see what he can do. Ocampo could be the next one to come off in the next round of subs as well, because he's not particularly playing well. Right, we have a free kick. Delator, it gets cut out. Rodriguez is our last man back. He can bring it forward. He can try and pick someone out. Gives it to Devlin, to Felix. We're playing it around very nicely. Here's Albuquerque, and I mean, I don't even want to call that a shot. That was pathetic. It really was. Right, the clock is ticking down. We're into the last 20 now. We're going to make another substitution. I think Martin Lopez can come on for Ocampo. Who are we bringing off? Right, Gallegos can come on for Contreras, because he doesn't seem to be doing a great deal either. And seeing as we've got Gallegos here, we might as well make the most of him, I suppose, haven't we? At least we can say he's made a couple of appearances for us before he goes off to Utrecht and then probably Real Madrid or somewhere like that. Right, they have a goal kick, and again, they go super long, but they do win the second ball. So it's kind of worked out for them in that regard. Bringing the ball forward down his left-hand side. We're giving the ball away again to them. Again, they come down the left-hand side. This is looking very dangerous. They've got a lot of space, and Fabinho pulls off a very good save. Currently 1-1. I mean, I don't know how this works out at the end of this opening group stage. Maybe a 1-1 draw away from home against Pachuca is a good result, but they have a corner on the right-hand side. They go for an outswinger. We clear our lines just about, and Albuquerque has the ball. He's got space, and he's got players moving up with him. Gomez gives it back to him. Can he tear down this right-hand side and get... Oh, the highlight ends, so I assume not. Right, Raul now gives it back to Fabinho, to Felix, to Devlin. Can we move the ball forward? It's with Gomez. Delator. This could be an opportunity for us. Delator cuts inside. Delator has scored. It's 2-1 in the 84th minute. And that was a good breakaway from us. Right, what I would like to do now is drop down to a balanced mentality. Let's try and see this game out. Raul can come off, and Renan can come on for him. That is our final substitution. Can we just see this game out? We've got a corner here. We could make it 3-1. Delator will take the corner from the left-hand side. Don't know who that chap is over there doing some funny little walk. I mean, that isn't how you walk. We almost score from a corner, but I'm more concerned with whoever that guy is over here, because that's not how you walk. It's Raul. Have we just given away a penalty? Oh, my word. I'm so concerned with Rail's walking. I mean, what is he doing? Seriously. We might have just given away an 86th-minute penalty for them to make it 2-2. It is... it's not a penalty. Thank heavens for that. So we continue to hold on. I don't want any more highlights. I've got to be honest. Or was that a penalty for us? Oh, that's not good. We've had a penalty turned down. Right, here's Martin Lopez. Gives it to Albuquerque. That Rail's walking off really caused me a lot of issues. Martin Lopez had a shot. Delator goes back to Rodriguez. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Oh, Rodriguez nearly got his first goal for us, but now they're counter-attacking. Can we just put a tackle in? There you go. Well done, Renan. Doing exactly what I needed you to do. And the final whistle is about to go, and it has gone. And we've got a 2-1 win away from home against Pachuca. I've got a feeling this could be a big, big result. We have deserved it if you go by the average rating. We have averaged better than them. So I am very pleased with that. I'm very pleased with this episode. 2 wins from 2 games. We sit third. Only 3 teams with maximum points. Everybody has played 2 games as well. And who did we play in the first game? Mazatlan. They've just beaten Monterrey 1-0 as well. So maybe Mazatlan weren't as bad as what I thought they were. Right, our next game is against Pumas in the league at home. And then we've got the Leagues Cup, the 2 group games that we're going to be playing, Portland and Toronto, at a neutral venue at Providence, which is, again, I'll go back to what I said in yesterday's episode. It's not neutral because it's where Portland play. So I don't know how that's neutral, but apparently it is. Right, I think we'll do those 2 games in tomorrow's episode just so we can see how we get on in the Leagues Cup group stage. And then on Monday, we'll carry on with the league in more detail. Right, thank you very much for watching, folks. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Leagues Cup group stage.